Gen X. How did you guys do it? How did you stay out of the generational hate war?
We didn't stay out of it. It was just never an issue with us. Anybody born between like 75 and 89, you automatically started going to school with multicultures. So it was never an issue for us. White, black, and brown, we was holding it down since day one. We never looked at people at this color and stuff like that. If we didn't like somebody, it's probably because they were just an asshole. Also, social media destroyed y'all's lives. All you younger folks, it just destroyed y'all's lives. They just promote hate and racism every single day, and it's starting to divide everybody. See, we didn't have technology like that. When I was in middle school and high school, we had pagers and shit. So, I mean, you wasn't texting racist shit on that. Yeah, we had the news and stuff, but we didn't watch the news. We was kids. We was outside. We was also not raised to be pussies and offended by everything. Somebody didn't like you, your mom would be like, quit being a bitch and go find somebody else to kick it with. And we did. It was the greatest era ever. Like, we never knew so much about racism till now.
I couldn't agree more with that gentleman. Think about subscribing, liking the video. A lot of you are returning. Come on. Hold up. I'm going to stop. Hit that like button. Hit that like button right now. Come on. Yeah, you guys are returning. You're watching the video. Think about subscribing. You keep coming back. Like the video and subscribe. Back from the trip from Boca Raton, Fort Lauderdale, Pompano Beach, Delray Beach. I don't go to Miami anymore. You know, I used to do that in the early 2000s. That gets me to my point. If you were born in the 80s and even like 1990, you born in the 70s, I feel like our generation is different. We're wolves, yo. Like we had to learn a lot of lessons on our own. We didn't have technology at our fingertips. When you wanted to talk to that girl, you went up to that girl. If she rejected you, it was what it was. Your friends was there. Her friends was there. It was what it was. On to the next. It is what it is. I'll eventually holler at one of these chicks in my school and I'll eventually get her. And then technology came along and a small town girl who's got the little bubble and the little bee sting on the back of her, she's posting photos in college and whatever. Now she thinks she can get the ball player, the rapper. You know, she don't want the small town guy who owns the landscaping business or the construction business. You know, she thinks she gets the baller. If she goes out, she gets run through. She comes back, now all of a sudden she wants you. That brings me to my example of these influencers that were one way, got ran through, got straight mollywopped, and they had to switch their whole style up. Let me give you an example.
Then you will have things that aren't worth anything, or you won't have things later on in life. Let's try to be someone who saves 3 to 6 months worth of rent and then invest so that we have money in the future and we have assets that we can pass down to our families. You decide. In psychology, there's this concept known as ego integrity versus despair. And in this concept, what you learn is as people grow old, they look back and see, was their life full of integrity or are they in despair? Do they regret where they are now? And these are coming from interviews who are done with people who are much older, who look back on their lives and say, oh, I should have done this, I should have done that, versus the people who are at that point in life and they think, I'm proud of the decisions I made.
See how they talking? Integrity, talking proper, with the button-down shirt and the bow tie. You want to see what they look like now? Let's play that.
We're going to keep it so simple. Class is in session. And the first thing we're going to look at is called the earnings. Now, earnings in a company is when you find out if a company is trash or if they get a pass because they bring it in the cash. Now, NVIDIA, they have their earnings coming up soon.
Talking totally different, right? Let's take a look at these two people up here. Totally different. You want to know why? The bow tie guy and the button-down shirt guy got ran through, mollywop. Thought he knew he thought he knew everything. He went out there, and now I knew he didn't know what the hell he was talking about, and I knew he was full of shit back then, and I hate talking about these guys. But that brings me to my point on different generations of people who understand different things. Now, the bow tie guy and the button-down shirt guy, what happened was I knew he was full of shit because nothing against Robinhood, but everything was Robinhood. Robinhood, M1 Finance. I knew you were new to the game, son, because anybody that's been getting money for a long time, you either got John Hancock, you got Vanguard, you got Fidelity, you got E-Trade, you got Schwab. Yeah, you're new money, man. Like, you're new money, bro. Come on, bro. Got mollywopped. All the people back then who were home, there were some hardworking people who never been in the game before. So what better way to listen to a guy with the bow tie and the button down shirt. He gets rocked, passed around, and now they come back trying to appeal to the people, pinky ring people, gold chain with the locking clasp and the gold watch and the bracelet. Nah, that's not wealth, brother. I just got back from Boca. That's wealth, yo. Anybody that's ever been to Boca, they got yachts, bruh. Yachts. A Lamborghini and a Porsche and a G-Wagon, that's money, yo. Them dudes down there, they got money. I'm telling you, Boca, Pompano Beach, Delray, Fort Lauderdale, been there countless times. When you go to Miami and you see the young cats riding around in the Lambo, if you pay attention real closely, you can see the rental sticker on the back of that shit. You see, here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of the younger generation, some, not all, it's about the show. They can't pick up on the things and the smoke and mirrors in front of them. This is why I've gotten up here and I've tried to, I've tried to help people open their eyes to a lot of this stuff. A lot of the stuff that you see up here is not real. All you got to do is go back to older videos. I've always said, go back to the older videos. Go back to the older videos. Go back to what they were saying. A lot of these people were saying one thing and now they're saying something different. True wealth never changes. When you go to Boca, and you go to Fort Lauderdale, and you go to Pompano Beach, Delray Beach, and you're all down there, you got a lot of different people. You got the working class that used to live up in the Northeast, retired firemen, police, business owners, all type of people that relocated because they wanted the warm weather. Or you just have money down there. You're people that own the color yellow money. Now, the woulda, shoulda crew will say it's because of this and the systemic racism and the systemic this. Might I say this again for the people in the back? Did it happen? Yes. It's 2024, almost 2025. If you still haven't figured out that the media and social media pumps all that racism and all that shit to you to keep you angry, I don't know what to tell you. You don't believe me? Every couple years, a 12 Years a Slave movie comes out. Every couple years, a Glory movie comes out. Every couple years, a Selma movie comes out. Every couple years, an Emmett Till movie comes out. I know this shit already. We've already covered this. That's to keep the people who are not achieving their goals angry, and the reason why you're not getting there is because of them. What about the broke-ass white people who live next door to you? What about the broke-ass white people on Section 8? What about the broke-ass white people in the hood and in the projects and in the trailer parks? Here's where the crickets come up. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. They want to address that shit. What about the broke-ass people who are with you? So we got to let that shit go. The only way you're going to get to where you're going is to look in the mirror in front of you and stop getting scammed and fed bullshit that is your skin color. If you always think it's your skin color, you ain't ever going to get anywhere, because I have a question for you. I just got back from Boca. There wasn't one restaurant where they said, oh, coloreds outside and whites inside. That's a colored white. That's a colored water fountain. That's a white water fountain. No, this is white Ubers. This is black Ubers. This is black plane. This is white plane. There wasn't one place down there. We're sitting right next to people that got money. I know they got money, old money. I can tell a person who has money, bro. Like, I can tell a person who is faking it and a person who has money. If you're young and you come on a plane with Louis, Gucci, you're Gucci'd out with the slides and the gold, and you have all this fly shit, but you sitting in row 28 and 27 in middle row, you broke as shit. Because I see people who don't have a lot of name brand shit and they in first class chilling. Yeah, your ass is broke. You're going to a place where it's 95 degrees with Louis and Gucci. My flip-flops were $8. My shirts are from J. Crew. I don't own any. I didn't bring anything Louis, anything Gucci. I'm on the beach sweating my ass off. Sweating. I'm in swimming trunks, t-shirts, some off Saks Fifth Avenue loafers when I go out at night off of a clearance rack. I'm wearing J. Crew shorts. I'm wearing J. Crew shirt. Maybe some Lacoste. Maybe some American Eagle Outfitters. Yeah, some Vineyard Vine shit. Yeah, I'm not flashy. And the Gucci shoes I do have, I don't even pack them uncomfortable shits. Wore them like twice and threw them shits in the satin bag in the back of the damn closet because they were a waste of money. That's the difference between our generation and your generation. I'm trying to wake you guys up. This new generation, stop being fooled by the smoke and mirrors. What you see is bullshit, okay? What you see up here is bullshit. Open your eyes and pay attention. People that have real wealth and real money, they'll walk past you and you won't even know it. You won't. Would you realize Mark Zuckerberg if he walked past you? Mark Zuckerberg does not wear Louis and Gucci. But guess what? He parks his yacht in Fort Lauderdale, parks his yacht in Miami. If he walked past you in Fort Lauderdale wearing a t-shirt, would you knew that was Mark Zuckerberg? No, because he doesn't want you to know he's a billionaire. That's what real billionaires and millionaires do. We walk past you every day and you won't even know. No regrets. Get it.